All right. We seem to have more people when we do a fun theme of animals. So I don't know if maybe I should A/B test that. When we do a theme that involves animals, is or was it the hip opening part that is the more enticing part? I don't know. I don't know how we would do that A/B testing. All right. Okay, so today's theme is hip opening and the theme of horses. Horses or figure four, so that's what we're gonna do today. So we'll just go ahead and start on to our back. Right. Make sure you guys see me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start onto our back. So the theme is horses, horsey, horses, and figure four. Horse sounds optional. All right, so go ahead and okay, go ahead and lie onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and just rock side to side as we begin to wake up. As we start our day or unwind for the day, wherever you are joining us from all around the globe today. So go ahead and stack your right ankle onto your left knee, flexing through both feet, flexing through both feet. 90-degree angle underneath your left knee. Thread the arms through, right? So your right hand is through this window here, through, drawing, clasping behind the left thigh, using your right chicken wing over here, your right elbow pressing your knee away as you draw this left thigh bone towards you. And so figure four stretch is stretching out, kind of the deep right hip. I'm going to do a lot of different variations of figure four and horsey stretch. And so the key is also to flex through both feet. Flexing through both feet. I'm bringing my knee into my ankle. Knee into the ankle, deepening the stretch. Oh, and this is usually tight because we're sitting all day. All right, so from here, right hand onto the right knee, left hand onto the right foot. Keep bringing that knee into your ankle, into your collarbone. Straighten out the left leg. Lower the left leg down. So we're going to do bicycles onto our left, on our left leg. So bringing it in, bringing the knee into the ankle, getting deeper, keeping that, straightening the left leg and lower. Bicycling, bringing the knee in. So every time we bring it in, we're actually drawing our ankle closer, straightening and lowering, bend, straighten, lower, bend, straighten, lower. So every time you do this, you're going to draw the shin bone closer to you. Bend knee, straighten, lower. Look, now we're essentially in reclined pigeon, upside down pigeon, pigeon on vacation in Hawaii. I really wish we could go to Hawaii. Not quite, right? Not quite yet. And then rock the shin bone side to side across your body. So not away from you, but across your body, and working out all those cobwebs deep within your right hip. So my shin bone is parallel, and I'm drawing it like if there was a low ceiling, and I'm trying to draw it across. I'm not changing the height away from the floor. And release. Hug the right knee to the chest and extend the right leg out long. Oh. Ooh. Okay, other side. Figure four stretch. So stacking the left ankle onto the right knee, flexing through both feet, so active, no floppy feet. Active through both feet, thread the arms through, find behind the calf, draw the knee, the right knee into the left ankle. Use that left chicken wing elbow to press your left knee away. That's going to deepen the stretch. And hold here. Breathing in. Exhale, go deeper. In. Exhale, go deeper. You should feel this deep inside your left hip, like there's some deep cobwebs. I don't know what else is in there. Right hand onto the left foot, left hand onto the left knee. Straighten out the right leg. Bicycling out the right leg, lowering the right leg down, but keeping that shin bone towards you. Bend the right knee into the ankle, go deeper, 90 degree, 90 degree underneath the right knee. I will pull out my protractor and start measuring. Straighten the leg. So you see how when I straighten the leg, I don't let my lower half of my body move away from me. I'm bringing it in. And from here, I'm straightening the leg and lowering it down, keeping the essentially the reclined pitch of the shin bone at the same level. Bend, bringing the ankle in closer, getting a deeper stretch, straightening the leg, lowering the right leg down, bend, straighten. So as I straighten, you should feel a deeper opening in the hip. Press the right leg down like I'm trying to press on a spring. Bend the knee, bicycling it in, go deeper. Ooh. Straighten, lower, bend, in, straighten, lower. Reclined pigeon, rock your shin bone side to side. Allowing the shin bone not to go any higher towards the ceiling than it already is. Bringing it closer to your collarbone. And release, 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 and shake it out. Come on up to seated. Stack your right ankle onto the left knee. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press the collarbone towards the shin bone. So instead of rounding your back and tucking like a turtle goes into its little turtle shell, the turtle comes out of its shell. Open up the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Press the chest to shin bone to chest. The closer you move your left ankle towards your sit bone, the deeper the stretch. We're going to take the twist over to the left hand down, inhale, right arm. Take your right hand to your right foot. No. All right, and pull the right knee behind your right shoulder and twist, and twist, and twist, and wring out the kidneys for a nice little detox, and twist. Inhale, tall, exhale, pull. Pull the right knee way behind, way behind, way behind your right shoulder. Inhale, tall. Exhale, from the belly, from the belly. So move breakfast, lunch, snack, whatever, out of the way. And release. We'll go to the other side. Stack the left ankle over the right knee. Roll the shoulders back and down. Turtle comes out of its shell. Pressing the chest towards the shin bone. You can scoot your right ankle closer to your sit bone to get a deeper stretch. Take the twist. Left hand finds the left foot. Pull the knee behind. Use your right hand to help you push into the floor and twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. And release. Release, release. Take your, plant the soles of the feet on the ground. Drop the knees over to the right and come down so that your right knee is at 90 degrees and your left knee is at 90 degrees. And you're turning towards the right. Walk the hands over to the right outside of your right thigh and come down onto your forearms. Press your left knee down onto the mat. So just a gentle low back twist. Pressing your left knee down, getting a deeper stretch. And go ahead and come on up. Plant the soles of the feet down. Drop the knees over to the left. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. turn and twist over to the left. Drop down onto your forearms. Press the right knee down. Keep walking the hands over to the left. Inhale and come on back up. All right. So let's come into standing. Head's gonna get cut off. All right, we're gonna come into standing and we're gonna take a figure 4 stretch. So stand onto your right foot, bring the left knee into your chest, stack, flex, ankle, your left ankle over to your right knee. Now the more you sink your hips back, hinging at the hips, bending at the knee, the deeper the stretch. So we're taking a standing figure 4 stretch, pressing the right knee down. You can take your arms out forward. You can take your hands in prayer. You can use the wall or hold onto a table or a couch. But the goal here is to stretch deep into the right hip. So the lower that I sink my hips back and I reach my sternum forward, the deeper the stretch on the outer right hip. Now, optional, you can take the right hand onto the right foot or the tricep onto the sole of the, tricep onto the left foot and twist. So if you're here, you can go further up the tricep, further up the arm, and twist and release. It's a little bit harder on carpet. All right, and now to the other side. So stand into your left foot, right foot lifts, stack, figure 4 stretch. I'm gonna use the couch today. The carpet is a whole lot harder. So sink the hips back, pressing the right knee away, chest forward, collarbone forward, flat back, almost like rolling your shoulders back and down, and the turtle comes out of its shell, lifting up the chest. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, take the twist. If you wish, you could take your hand onto the foot and pull it back like we were doing it when we were seated, or you can actually put the foot onto the arm or the tricep and twist, twist, twist. So we're opening up our low back as well as getting really deep into our outer left hip, outer right hip. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Okay, a little bit of balance. Maybe I'll roll off the carpet because this is just going to be a little harder if we're doing these standing poses. There we go. All right. So eagle pose. Standing onto our left foot, taking our right leg out to the side. Inhale, lift the leg up and over like you're sitting in a chair. If you wish, you can double hook, taking the right foot and hooking it behind your left calf. Taking the arms out wide. Right hand under, left arm over, palms together, thumb pointing towards your nose. Eagle pose. Reach the forearms forward towards me. So opening up between your shoulder blades. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Flap the bird. Fly. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out. So this is internal rotation, right? Working the hip socket or mobility in the hip socket. So we'll do the other side. Eagle pose. Standing onto your right foot, point the left toes. Lift it up and come over like you're sitting in a chair. You can be here or you can double hook. Left arm under, right arm on top. Forearms towards me, thumbs towards your nose. Reach the forearms forward. Forward, forward, like you're trying to rip your shoulder blades apart, but don't, because that would not be pretty. Breathe. Find your belly button. Find your core. Stomp your foot down into the mat or onto the floor. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Flap the bird and fly and release. And release. Okay. So, cow. No, not cow. Horses. We're doing horses today. Horsey pose. Horsey pose. Oh. Maybe we'll try that one first. Okay. So horsey pose. Come down onto your knee. Come down onto your knees. You're going to take the left foot and you're going to place the left shin bone down onto the mat. Let's make sure you guys can see this. So the left shin bone is down into the mat. So notice, do you see how naturally my knee is behind, like one is behind the other, they're not in line. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the left knee and the left ankle are in line. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scoot the right knee forward. And it's going to feel like you're going to tip over like a teapot. Yeah? So you want to make the knees in line or parallel to the front end of the mat or parallel to what's in front of you. And lift and hike up your left hip so that you are now even, right? Because naturally we want to do this. We're going to send the knees forward so that they're even. And we're going to tip ourselves back to upright, not like a teapot. And these are probably feeling like, I did not know my hip could be in this position. Okay, so send both hips forward. Press down into the mat. Grow tall like a tree. Grow tall like a tree. Inhale, taking your arms out. Left arm under right. We're going to do eagle arms, pressing the forearms forward. Lift the elbows up. I know your butt wants to stick back. Your hip bones want to stick back. Press your hips forward. As you press the forearms towards me, lift the elbows up, overhead. Forearms towards me in the ceiling. Keep pressing your hips forward. Keep pressing your hips forward. Breathe. Tiny sips of air. Keep growing tall. Grow tall. Grow tall. Root down. Be a tree. Grow your roots down. And neutralize through the spine. Flap the bird. Slowly hinge at the hips forward and come down. And you're like, what is that? What muscle was that? Right? Like something was restrictive, but I didn't know I had that muscle in my body, right? That's what we do. That's what we get for sitting all day. That is horsey. That is horsey. Well, it's actually a modification of horse prep. Okay, let's do the other side. So shin bone. So the right shin bone down in front. The right knee is probably, or the left knee is probably going to be behind the right knee. So what we want to do is we want to scoot so that the knees are in line, parallel. And now I want to be a teapot. Straighten out my teapot. Pull up my right hip. Send both hips forward. Now we feel like something's going on this side. Inhale, arms out wide. Right arm under left, eagle arms. Press the forearms towards me. Lift the elbows up and over. Squeeze. Root down. So shin bones and knee rooting down, grow like a tree. Tiny sips of air. Keep pressing your hips forward. Keep pressing your hips forward. Horse sounds optional. Nay. Kaiden is I think he's 17 months. I think he's 17 months. I don't know what today's date is. Well, he'll be 17 months on Saturday. He's learning all about his animal sounds. He knows what moo is. He knows what woof woof is. He's working on sheep. I don't think he understands horse yet. 3, 2, and 1. Flap your bird. Slowly, slowly coming down. Whew. Uncross. Okay, so now coming into all fours, float the right leg up, pull the right knee into the chest, cross the right knee in front of your left, walk the ankles far apart. Walk the ankles far apart, circle out. So kind of rock into a circle. And we're going to aim our sit bones towards the left and have a seat. If you need to elevate yourself because this is too much on your sit bone or too much on the hips, you can. But we went from horsey to cow. Cow face pose, press the knees down, roll the shoulders back and down. Press the knees down. Your cow should be a little bit more open because we spent some time in horse because this is your hips. So I don't know about you, but this is a lot more open than when I normally, the first time I do cow, the first time I do it in a particular day. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, twist over to the right. So we're adding in a little low back plus some hip. Keep pressing the knees down towards the mat. Again, if this is too much, you can elevate, sit on a block, sit on some books. Inhale. And come forward into all fours. Extend the left leg behind you, left knee into the chest. Cross the left knee in front of the right. Walk the ankles far apart. Circle it out. Rock in a big circle. Aim the sit bones towards the right. Have a seat for cow face pose on the other side. Tip the fingertips behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Press the knees down and away. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, twist over to the left. And keep pressing the knees down towards the mat. And inhale back up to center. Come forward. Left knee into the chest. Come back into all fours. Circle it out. And we come down for child's pose. Taking the knees out wide. Walk the hands back and come into kneeling. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drawing your hands to heart center. Shake it out. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope your hips feel a little bit more open.